Hello everybody, my name is Anthony Cervantes. The affirmative states that we are not military ready. I'm here to tell you that I disagree and I believe that we are military ready. Please go to observation 1 definition. I concede with the affirmative definition of military readiness, our future threat being North Korea and nuclear warfare. Now please go to observation 2 criteria. I concede with criteria 1, 3, and 4. Please go to criteria number 2. We believe that it is necessary to have allies when going into war. The U.S. allies are Australia, South Korea, Japan, and even North Korea's main trading partner, China. This is important because having allies should be seen as a strength and not a weakness. Please go to observation 3, application. So point 1, the affirmative states that our modern technology needs to be better, if not effective, against North Korea. While North Korea has been isolated for many years and we know they're not up to date with technology. They don't even have internet access there, and it's only available to the rich people. If you walk into an elementary school here, you would see a bunch of kids with phones and tablets. Korea is barely getting these things introduced to them, and it's only the rich people that can have them. So not only is our technology up to date, but it's also a lot better. This also goes for weapon and military. The U.S. military has about 40 long-range missile interceptors, mostly in Alaska and California. These are designed to shoot down missiles in space, and it destroys it using kinetic energy. The force is created by the motion of the interceptor, and May the military reported it successfully tested an upgraded interceptor missile, which downed a mock intercontinental ballistic missile over the Pacific Ocean. Please go to subpoint 2. The U.S. has 4 allies. Those allies again are Australia, South Korea, Japan, and China. Our allies have allowed us to have 300 tanks and armored vehicles stationed in South Korea, such as helicopters, tactical fighter jets, and surveillance planes, dozens of ships and submarines in Japan, including the USS Ronald Reagan. We also have a nuclear-powered aircraft stationed in Guam. There are also more than 3,800 personnel troops there. This shows that we are ready for a fight at any moment. This means that it's 5 against 1, so let's look at it this way. Let's say you guys are out with your friends, and one dude approaches you. He's trying to start a fight with you guys, or he's trying to start a fight with you. Your 4 friends come up from behind you, they're very buff, scary, and they're tall. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think that one person is going to try to attack? Please go to subpoint number 3. The affirmative states that we need to have a good military budget, and that's exactly what we have. President Trump is giving the Defense Department about $639 billion this year. That's a 10% increase. That is more than the next 7 highest-spending countries combined. Among the major branches of the military, most of that money will be going to the Air Force. Now I want to go back to the allies and get you guys to understand this idea of why it is important to have allies. This also comes with military spending. The more allies you have, the less money you spend when you go to war. Let's go back to that example when you're fighting. Let's say you guys win the fight, of course you're going to win, and you get fined $5,000. That is not going to be up to you to pay. That will get split between you. That's the same thing, and that's exactly the way it is in war. The cost gets split. Please go to subpoint 4, where the affirmative talks about the Air Force not being lit. As I said before in subpoint 3 about the budget increase, most of that is going to go to the Air Force. We have more than double the number of aircrafts in North Korea has. In September, the U.S. finished installing an anti-missile system in North Korea known as THAAD. That stands for Terminal High Altitude Area Defense. There are an estimated 4,900 operational nuclear warheads around the world. Russia is first, and they have 7,000. We are second, and we have 6,800. France has 300, and they're in third. North Korea is nowhere on the list.
Time.
I now stand open for questions.
Actually, Yasmin, it's Michael's cross-ex. You can prepare for your speech.
So you say that China is one of our allies, is that correct?
Yes.
Do you think that they could perhaps betray us? They could turn against us? No? And then if they did, do you think we'd be ready? You said that we have a bigger budget than all of our enemies combined. Is that correct, or is that?
Yes, we have. Our budget is more than the next 7 highest countries, spending countries combined.
Okay. And then you said that we spend a lot of money on Air Force military, but we have many problems. So is it pretty much saying that all of our money is going towards like waste because we're making many flaws in the Air Force?
Well, most of it is going to the Air Force, but I also believe that just because there's accidents, it doesn't mean the money's going to waste, because that's room for improvement.
And then, can you elaborate more on the anti-missile system? On what is it and what does it do?
So that's installed in South Korea. So as you were saying earlier, if North Korea was to launch a nuclear attack, we already have defense systems in South Korea, and it's pretty much like a laser that would shoot it down. So you actually wouldn't, the Air Force wouldn't be the first option. It would be that defense system first.
Okay.
Time.